Hey, welcome back. Using demo and tools to learn CISSP, I'm Chen Zhang, Microsoft Azure MVP, AWS Certificate Solution Professional. Now we are in the domain 5 and we will have a lot of chance to run the code ourselves. So I have to repeat again, everyone of us in the modern age, we have to got the capability to write and understand the code, at least one code program, no matter C Sharp, Python, JavaScript, or Java. Okay. And in the past two videos, I have already demoed HTTP basic using Apache server, and we built a very quite simple Django authentication process. I just can't define it as process because it cannot be called as the authentication system. I just show the code logical how to write the very simple authentication for the username and password from the Django. And today I will show you very maybe high level or the advanced ways, mature ways, professional ways in the Django. It can be named as the authentication or building authentication system for the Django. And here we will start with the very famous words, reinventing the wheel. In software industry, everyone familiar with these words, and I can still remember about maybe 15 years before when I first learned the language, learned the C++, which is very famous to tell us the difference between the object-oriented and the other language. The most important thing in the OOP is its inherit override. So that can implement the concept of the reinvent the wheel. The same in Django, we can leverage the Django building system to make our authentication for our logical. So in the previous lessons, I have already shown you the URLs. There's the default URL for the Django admin. It's the building. If we type it will redirect to this is even this form, this web page is built-in. So what we should do is just to create the super user or the default admin in the Django first. Then we can log in. I have already configured it. Okay, and the users by default we will active the admin, and I have already configured. And I have already add another user 123. So in this demo, I will again add a user CISSP demos password CISSP pass CISSP pass. It's not easy to type. Let's take a look. Can we save it? Okay, we got it. So now we can use the CISSP demos, try to log in the background. Let's take a look. CISSP demos, CISSP pass. Okay. So it doesn't have the permission to log in. CISSP pass. Okay. So we can see that can be called as the logging system, because everything we can see we can use admin to log in again. Oh, sorry. With the user registration, with the authentication logic, process, and it can configure the permission. So this one is the even in the database, because I'm using the building the SQLite database. If we open the database, we can check all the password is encrypt or this person, not like our previous video. You see our username password just right in the code with plain text. So this is a very mature, high-level authentication system, but it's only for the Django admin or the Django backend. So how about our page? Can we leverage it? The answer is true. It's very easy to leverage. So do you still remember the index page? We write it. So it's very easy to use the building, logging. So here we can take a look. We just need to change the viewers. Okay. The first one we will import the auth. Okay. Then we change a little username and password from the post, and we will use the auth authenticate to get our username and password. So there is only one function, auth login. So what's the usage or how to use this building authenticate function? I don't know, but I can take a look at the official document. It's very, very detailed using the Django authentication system. It will explain the usage of Django's authentication system in its default configuration. We can see it will serve the most common project needs. So we just need to learn how to write this function. Then we don't need to care about the implement or how to make the judgment, how to make the logic authentication. So we can take a look at or how to authenticate the users. Okay. So let's take a look at how to use the authenticate function to get the username and password and the permission, the same logic. And the most important thing is the logging function, how to log a user in. See, we will use the log function. We will call the log function here. So once it's successful, it will return our successful page. Vice versa, if it's not correct, it will return to the previous page and with the error hint. Let's take a look. Next page and type CISSP demos, password CISSP parse. Submit. Okay, login success. You see, now we got leverage the building Django authentication system to implement our DIY page requirement. So that's the very, very simple demo of the concept of the reinventing the wheel. It will apparently very professional to core the building system. Okay. See you next time. Thank you for watching.